Boat Yongyut and Oat Pasakorn have spent years building their reputations as dependable, talented, and hardworking artists. Fans admire their teamwork, their on-screen synergy, and the calm, steady energy they bring into every project. But now, something new is happening. A shift, a change in direction, a new phase that fans have not seen before. This is the next chapter of Boat and Oat, a story told in a smooth, cinematic, Kdrama tone, but crafted in a clean, simple, voice-over-safe way. It started on an ordinary weekday afternoon. Boat had just finished a small studio job. Oat had wrapped up a brand meeting on the other side of Bangkok. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this story to keep the light burning for truth and compassion. Both were tired. Both were expecting to go home. But the universe had a different idea. Their manager called them suddenly. "There's a director who wants to meet you both," he said. "Right now." Neither Boat nor Oat had planned for this, but something about the tone made them agree. And so, they arrived at a quiet production house hidden behind a small alleyway, not knowing that this meeting would open the door to their next evolution. Inside the conference room sat a well-known drama director. He looked at them with careful curiosity. "I've watched your work," he said. "You both have a natural balance. Where one is calm, the other brings energy. Where one leads, the other supports. I've never seen a duo like this in years." Boat and Oat exchanged a glance. The type that quietly asks, "Where is this going?" The director continued, "I want to create a new drama that focuses on friendship, loyalty, ambition, and challenges. A story about two young men who face the world together. Not romance. Not the usual formula. Something deeper, but still safe, clean, inspiring." That caught their attention. A drama built on trust and personal growth. A drama about rising and rebuilding. Boat nodded slowly. Oat leaned forward with interest. "What do you need from us?" Boat asked. The director smiled. "Your real selves." Before filming could begin, the director sent them to a private training program. Something rarely used for actors at their level. It wasn't about acting skills. Not about dialogue memorization. Not about camera performance. It was about discipline, teamwork, and understanding each other's working rhythm. For 3 weeks, Boat and Oat trained like athletes. Early morning routines, team-building exercises, breathing control, scene-syncing drills, nonverbal communication practice. It felt like preparing for a major K-drama action production, even though the drama itself wasn't action-based. During this training, they learned something important. Boat works best in quiet moments. Oat delivers his strongest performance after physical movement. Boat needs structure. Oat thrives with flexibility. By the end of the program, their teamwork was stronger than ever. Sharp, clear, and aligned. The director's goal? To shape them into one unified on-screen force. The project was eventually revealed. A drama titled Dawn of Two Paths. The story focuses on two young men from different backgrounds. One is disciplined, steady, and thoughtful. The other is spontaneous, bold, and full of creativity. The series follows their journey as they enter a competitive media company, facing challenges, betrayals, career obstacles, and personal growth. There is no romance storyline. Only ambition, loyalty, pressure, and the complexity of modern life. The director's instruction was simple. Perform naturally. Don't force chemistry. Don't pretend to be someone else. Be yourselves. This allowed Boat and Oat to create scenes that felt comfortable, safe, balanced, and powerful. A perfect combination for voiceover narration. Something unexpected happened during filming. The crew noticed that Boat and Oat had developed a unique way of communicating on set. A simple nod, a glance, a small movement, a shift in posture. Nothing dramatic, nothing romantic, just pure teamwork. When the director called action, they moved like two pieces from the same puzzle. When he called cut, they discussed adjustments with surprising maturity. And gradually, the drama began shaping itself around their natural rhythm. The production team rewrote several scenes because of how well they performed together. Boat's calmness grounded the energy of every shot. Oat's expressive reactions added depth without going over the top. It wasn't magic. It wasn't mystery. It was simply two professionals hitting their peak at the same time. Halfway through production, a problem arose. Weather delays, scheduling conflicts, equipment issues, an unexpected location shutdown. The entire production risked being pushed back for months. Boat became stressed. Oat grew frustrated. But instead of letting the setbacks break them, they stepped forward. Boat organized the team schedule. Oat motivated the crew during long nights. Boat developed temporary scene plans. Oat handled the cast's morale. Their leadership surprised everyone. The director later said, "Without Boat and Oat, the production would have collapsed." They didn't just act in the drama, they saved it. When filming reached its last day, the atmosphere felt heavy but fulfilling. Boat delivered one of his most emotional scenes, a moment where his character accepts a major life change. Oat delivered his most powerful scene, a moment of quiet reflection and clarity.
No dramatic tears. No excessive emotion.
Just clean, strong acting that matched the theme of the drama perfectly. After the drama wrapped, something became very clear. Their teamwork works. Their dynamic works. Their presence on screen works. Directors noticed.
Bronze noticed.
Fans definitely noticed. So now, Boat Yongyut and Oat Pasakorn are entering a new phase. Heavy checkmark a joint YouTube documentary series. Heavy checkmark a large-scale fan meeting tour. Heavy checkmark a future travel show featuring both of them. Heavy checkmark a possible mini-drama focusing on career challenges. Heavy checkmark brand collaborations where they appear as a duo. But the biggest surprise? They were offered a chance to help produce the next project, not just act in it. This is rare. This is significant. This is a clear sign of growth. Behind the scenes, Boat and Oat have quietly begun planning something new. A creative studio. A space where they can produce short films, behind-the-scenes content, and inspiring youth-centered stories. Still in development. Still private. Still early. But serious enough that meetings have already started. Their goal is simple: to create content that motivates young people. Content that focuses on life, growth, friendship, challenges, and positive ambition. Not scandals. Not rumors. Not drama based on gossip. But stories built on hope and progress. Boat Yongyut and Oat Pasakorn are stepping into their next chapter with strength, clarity, and purpose. Their new era is marked by growth, unity, professionalism, creativity, and a renewed understanding of their influence. Their journey is only beginning, and fans will soon witness a stronger, more mature, more powerful version of Boat and Oat. A duo ready to rise higher than ever. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this story to keep the light burning for truth and compassion. After the drama Dawn of Two Paths aired, the response from viewers was louder than anyone expected. The ratings climbed weekly. Clips went viral across platforms. Behind-the-scenes videos gained millions of views. Media outlets began calling the duo the balanced pair, the calm and the spark, the new power team. Even though the drama wasn't romantic, fans found a comforting sense of harmony between the characters Boat and Oat portrayed. Their performance style felt refreshing, not forced, not exaggerated, just genuine teamwork. Production companies took notice. Interviewers repeatedly asked, "How do you maintain such natural coordination? Do you practice together off-camera? Is this teamwork something you planned or something that happened naturally?" Their answer was always honest. "We worked, we listened, we trusted." And because of this, the industry began to view them not just as actors, but as creative assets. A month after the drama's finale, Boat received a surprising message from an international streaming service. They wanted Boat and Oat to attend a regional conference focusing on rising Asian talents. Boat called Oat immediately. "Oat, are you free next month?" "Why?" "We have an invitation. And it's a big one." At first, Oat thought Boat was joking. But when they saw the official email, their excitement was real. For the first time, they would be stepping onto a global stage as a duo. The event featured actors from Korea, Japan, China, Taiwan, and the Philippines. The opportunity was huge. Their manager warned them, "This is not just an appearance. It's a gateway. If you make a strong impression here, other countries will take interest." Boat prepared presentation notes. Oat prepared an introduction video. Together, they rehearsed how to speak about teamwork, growth, and their future goals. At the conference, their panel discussion became one of the most watched segments of the day. When a Korean producer asked, "What is the secret behind your partnership?" Oat answered confidently, "We respect each other's strengths. That's the foundation of everything we do." Boat added, "And we are committed to creating stories that inspire people." Their clarity impressed professionals across the room. This moment officially placed them on the international radar. After returning to Thailand, the duo decided to take their skills to the next level. Instead of relaxing or taking a break, they enrolled in several workshops: voice projection, script interpretation,
a multicamera acting,
a lighting awareness, directing fundamentals, production management, international stage performance. Their goal was simple: to develop themselves from actors into multi-skill creators. The training was intense. Some weeks felt overwhelming. Schedules overlapped. Studies piled up. But Boat and Oat handled it with determination. Boat excelled in directing exercises, analyzing scenes and angles with surprising precision. Oat shined in creative movement and expressive presentation. Their instructors noted something special. When they work together, productivity triples. This training planted the foundation for something much bigger, something they hadn't even imagined yet. During one of their workshops, a well-respected producer approached them quietly. "I've watched your progress for months," she said. "I believe you two are ready for more than acting." Boat and Oat listened carefully. The producer continued, "I want to build a new department under my studio. A department that focuses on fresh concepts, experimental content, and youth-inspired storytelling. I want both of you to lead it." They were stunned. Leading a department? Creating content for a major studio? Being trusted with creative direction? This wasn't just an offer. It was a major milestone. But the producer wasn't finished. "You don't have to decide now. Think about it carefully. This will change your career forever." Both thought about responsibility. Oat thought about opportunity. That night, they met privately to discuss. Boat asked, "Do you think we're ready?" Oat replied, "If not now, then when?" It was the turning point. Before giving the producer an answer, Boat and Oat decided to test themselves. They created a small project on their own. A short miniseries released quietly online. No big announcements. No publicity campaign. Just raw creativity. The miniseries featured daily life challenges. Dealing with stress.
handling disappointment,
Managing personal growth. Working through setbacks. Facing tough decisions. The tone was calm and uplifting, almost like a healing-style Kdrama. Viewers loved it. The feedback was clear. Their storytelling feels real. It feels relatable. This is refreshing and honest. They deliver positive energy effortlessly. The success convinced them. They could run a creative studio. They could lead a department. They could build something meaningful. And so, they agreed to the producer's offer. The producer immediately assigned them a project. A youth-focused inspirational program blending drama and real-life stories. Boat served as the assistant director. Oates served as the creative coordinator. Both of them contributed to script discussions. The project required long planning sessions, deep research, location scouting, casting decisions, crew coordination, scheduling models. Though it was challenging, they handled everything step by step. What impressed the producer most was their approach. Boat kept the project structured and steady. Oat kept the team motivated and energized. Their leadership style became a model for the entire department. With new responsibilities, new visibility, and new influence, Boat and Oat are stepping into a major transformation. Their future path includes Heavy Checkmark, a full acting comeback in a new high-production drama. Heavy Checkmark, a travel and culture documentary filmed across Asia. Heavy Checkmark, a motivational youth program. Heavy Checkmark, a short film collection featuring rising talents. Heavy Checkmark, a behind-the-scenes reality format about creative teamwork. Heavy Checkmark, multiple collaboration offers from international companies. And, the most important, Heavy Checkmark, the beginning stages of their own fully independent creative studio. Still in development. Still confidential. But slowly taking shape with each passing month. Everything they've built up to this point, the discipline, the teamwork, the training, the global exposure, is moving them toward a new era. What began as casual teamwork has evolved into one of the industry's most promising professional partnerships. Both Yongyut and Oat Pasakorn are no longer just actors. They are creators, leaders, strategists, innovators, role models for young artists. Their journey is not finished. In fact, they are only at the beginning. Every step they take opens a new path. Every project they touch becomes stronger. Every year adds more depth to their legacy. Their story continues. And the next chapters promise even bigger achievements, larger stages, and opportunities that will shape the future of their careers. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the story to keep the light burning for truth and compassion.